College football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Finds the tight end. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he
breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air, it's Sayin. Gets it out quickly. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when they got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. All out of space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that, that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we have a final in the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas in Dallas. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's Tate. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Handoff to the single running back. Can't get him to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Throwing right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Altmaier.
Really good offenses.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Tate. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He wants to throw it again. Hogs it downfield. Oh, they really really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. It's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Arkin. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. 3rd down play from the gun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Dixon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking left. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A run for the quarterback. Spins away from the defense. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football, because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll try the run. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snags it over the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quick shovel pass. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The RPO, fire complete to the left. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
It's complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over Washington State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finding open areas. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man, it's Sanders. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Arkin. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. They're working that left side. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll try to sneak it. Picks up the first down, still moving. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Peoples. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback will keep it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Running the option, it's Sayin. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Field goal is good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Clement. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires left. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half.
Turning it on! They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. Makes his man miss. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, Illinois. And
love that drive they just put together to tie this football game up. That is exactly what we talked about, man. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson.
Right on the money.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. To the air. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Illinois now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. And it's no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Altmaier. They're setting up the screen. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Clement. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Pulls it in, it's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
Oh, and that ball just inches away from being on every highlight around the country. That was an absolute bomb. Just couldn't quite get it far enough.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D-end getting that sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
They'll run it from the gun.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peoples. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. On target. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thurman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for space. It's Peoples. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. A little release to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
And I like the decision to go up by more than a touchdown in the 4th quarter is the right call, but the execution doesn't come through. Now this football game is totally different. You don't have a 2-score lead. Your defense is going to have to step up for you in a big moment late in this football game.
Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Touchdown Illini! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. And still a one-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together. There he goes! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. A little screen to the running back. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Well, that couldn't have worked out any better for the offense. Receiver understanding, hey, we're down in possession, 2-minute situation. We don't have timeouts. I got to catch this pass. I need to get out of bounds. He did exactly that.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. To the air, it's Altmaier. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Valentine. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Throws to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the 2nd oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.